Hey everybody, welcome back to Jeff Plays Ace Academy. This is episode number 10. That's right, double digits now. We're finally hitting the double digits. Oh, I'm pretty excited. Last time when we left off, I had a decision between 3 different places to go during my break. And being indecisive as I am, I still don't know, so I'm just going to pick one of the 3 at random. Okay, let's get back to the game. So, study at the library, check out the quad, hang out at the pilot's lounge. I'm gonna go with check out the quad, because that's one of the things I have no idea what it is, and I'm gonna get a lot of flack for that. But let's go check it out. It's a gorgeous day, and I don't want to be cooped up inside. I'll go to the quad and see what's happening there. I remember briefly passing through the quad last week, so I had a vague idea of how to get there. Mostly, I just followed the greenery. After a few minutes, I spot the open lawn of green grass. A couple of guys are running around in the yard, playing some sort of game. At the same time, a bunch of students are having a picnic in the shade of a giant oak, and a few others are reading on the benches lining the yard. Something flies towards my head, coming dangerously close to my eyes. Duck! Instinctively, I drop down as whatever it is flies over my head and lands softly in the grass. As I walk over to collect it, I realize it's a frisbee. 2 boys join me when I pick it up.
Thanks for getting that for us.
No problem.
Sorry about that. Butterfingers here can't aim to save his life.
Well, don't be too hard on your friend. When I was younger, I wasn't exactly the best at sports either. It's almost like I had 2 left feet.
That's not true, it just slipped a little.
And I remember saying the exact same thing. It's okay. The first guy squints at me, then his face lights up in recognition.
Wait a minute. I know you. You're the chick magnet.
Oh shoot, these are the guys in the class with us and Valerie, I guess? So... oh god, I hope they don't start asking me for pickup lines and pickup tips, because I actually have absolutely none, and it was a fluke that we even got Valerie's number. What?
Oh yeah, from the foreign exchange class.
Remember us?
Yeah, of course.
It's awesome that you're here.
An idea dawns on him.
Hey, you wanna play with us?
Yeah, you should join us.
I feel like they have an ulterior motive. I feel like they think that if I play with them, chicks will come to us because I'm the chick magnet, quote unquote. And because of that, I kind of want to pass because I know they have an ulterior motive, or at least I think they have an ulterior motive. But you know what? It's a little bit of harmless fun. I might as well play a little bit of frisbee with them. Sure. I shrug. These guys are a bit excitable, but otherwise don't seem so bad. Okay, I'll play.
Awesome.
Let's move away from other people so there's no chance we'll accidentally hit anyone. Again.
Maybe they aren't trying to use me as a chick magnet? Good idea. Those guys aren't too bad. I learned that they're from Korea and have been inseparable since childhood. Oh, I made new friends. Never mind. My phone rings and Yuna's name flashes on the screen. Sorry guys, I've got to take this. It's been fun. The guy nods and waves at me. I answer the phone as I search for a secluded spot to talk. Hi Yuna, how goes the search?
Actually, that's why I called you. I have some good news.
What is it?
I got you an interview.
Already? It's only been a day. How'd you do it?
Lots of phone calls.
I laugh. Thanks, Yuna. This is great.
I know. It's with Warp Tech Corporation.
I nearly dropped the phone. How did you manage to get a major player like Warp Tech interested in us?
I told them the truth. You guys are a strong up-and-coming team, and with the right sponsor there to support you, you'll be unstoppable.
Well, now you're just making me a bit bashful. I mean, like, yeah, we're a pretty good team, but damn, you are really, like, pumping us up for whatever the interview is gonna be like. Thanks. We'd definitely have an advantage if we had access to warp tech's weaponry. When is the interview?
Yeah, about that.
Her hesitation is ominous.
Your interview is tomorrow.
Drop the phone. Okay. I'm gonna drop the phone just for the heck of it. The phone fumbles from my grip, but I catch it right before it falls.
Hello? You okay?
Did you say tomorrow?
I know it's last minute, but their next availability is a few weeks away. I didn't think you could wait that long.
No, you're right. Sooner is better. I need to call my team. I don't know if they'll be able to make it.
They don't all need to be there. As long as one member of the team is there, the interview can happen. Can you make it?
I need time to prepare, especially if I'm going alone.
No, I'll be there. And as a member of the SBA, I'll be taking the lead in presenting your credentials. I've got everything under control.
Man, Yuna. Man, she's the girl, yo. She got everything under control for me. She's set. Ah, man, she's taking the lead on this. I kind of feel bad. What am I doing in all this? Alright, I'll make my own preparations tonight and meet you tomorrow.
Great. I'll meet you in front of the library after class.
Thanks again, Yuna. I owe you one. I probably should have hung out with her instead.
It was my pleasure.
We both hang up. The first thing I do is send a group text to my team. Got an interview with Warp Tech Corp tomorrow afternoon. Can any of you join? Okay, if can't, I have it under control. A minute after I've sent the text, I receive a reply. It's from Sho, which is no surprise. He's always freakishly quick to respond. Broseph, I'll be hanging Fritz on the dock plan. I literally have no idea what that means. Quite literally, absolutely zero idea what he's talking about. I text him back. So, you mean yes? Bzzzt. Haha, you're funny. Good luck and let me know how it goes. Sho is definitely as dependable as always. At least I got my answer. 1 down, 2 more to go. I've still got some time before I need to go home. Kaori or Sho? Kaori or Sho? I'm going with Kaori because, like I said, we will be doing a Kaori run-through. I'm finally done with classes for the day. For some reason, I'm strangely tired and don't feel much like hanging around campus. I'll go home and rest up. Wait, what? I walk to the parking lot and spot my bike where I left it. As soon as I reach it, a sleek white car pulls up and blocks the exit. The car has tinted windows and looks like something way out of my price range. As I can only see the back of the car, I guess that it might be a panther. Panther? Is that like supposed to be a pun on a specific car type that I don't know? Jaguar? I think it's Jaguar, right? Although the engine is still running, there is no movement from the car. That's kind of weird. Are they waiting for someone? If so, I wish they'd pick a different spot. How am I supposed to leave if they're blocking the exit? Besides, wouldn't it make more sense to pick someone up closer towards the campus and not in the heart of the parking lot? Ooh, this is starting to seem a bit weird. I hop on my bike as I ponder these questions. Just as I'm about to back out, the passenger door opens and a smooth leg steps out. Following the leg is a cute girl with red hair. Wait a minute! That's Kaori! Duck out of the way, stay still. What'd I do, guys? I'm scared. Duck! I hop back off my bike and hide behind a parked car. The last thing I need is for Kaori to see me and accuse me of spying on her. Oh yeah, she probably would do something like that and rip my eyes out or something. Which I guess is what I'm technically doing anyways. The driver's side door opens and an older man steps out. He looks European. Definitely not Japanese. I guess he's in his mid-30s and I can tell he keeps in shape by the way his shirt clings to his biceps. He reaches into the back of the car and hands Kaori a bag. With a wide smile, he envelops her into a hug. I wait for the inevitable slap, but it never happens. Instead, Kaori accepts the hug without protest. That can't be right. I emerge from behind the car and walk back to my bike to get a better look. How is she so calm right now? She's even smiling back at him. He tries to linger in the hug, but Kaori gently pulls away and waves goodbye to him. The man waves back as he returns to his car and drives off. As she heads back towards the campus, her path leads her straight to my parked bike. Hey, Kaori. She jumps slightly at my voice.
Oh, it's you.
She glances behind her and sighs with relief when the white car is nowhere in sight.
What are you doing here?
I could ask you the same question. I can't believe it. I was on my way home. I could ask you the same thing. Nothing. I could ask you the same thing since that is literally the response I just gave like 3 seconds ago. I feel like this best describes how I feel right now. I think the better question is, what are you doing here? Kaori crosses her arms.
I asked you first.
Oh my god, we're gonna play this game again. But I asked you second! That doesn't necessarily mean you have to answer second. But I know your answer will be more interesting than mine.
You're wrong. I'm just going to my dorm.
Oh, okay. What were you up to today?
Does it matter?
I'm just curious. I want to learn more about you. A lot more about you. Her expression softens slightly and I think I see a faint blush of pink on her cheeks.
It's nothing. Just a thing I went to.
Continue to pry or leave it alone. I'm actually kind of curious, but I feel like she would rip my head off. I'm gonna continue to pry just for the heck of it. Aha, and did you go to this thing alone? Kaori looks sharply at me and her body tenses.
Why?
No reason, just that you and your ride seemed pretty close. Kaori's face turns white, but her voice stays level.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Denial. She is so good at this game. I'm worried about you. Ho ho ho! Kaori has a boyfriend. Is he a family friend? I'm worried about you. Oh ho ho ho! Kaori has a boyfriend. Why do I feel like this is a bad idea? I knew there had to be a reason you were able to resist my manly charm. Oh, this is a good one. I like this already. She narrows her eyes.
What?
You're into the more mature type, huh?
Huh?
You know, someone who's been around the block once or twice, drives a spiffy new car, probably in his mid-30s, has a job, has his life planned out. You don't like me, Kaori, do you? She pauses, then her mouth drops open in shock.
You're such an idiot!
Wait, what? You don't have to be embarrassed. It's only natural that needs come up.
Shut up! It's not like that!
Then what is it? You want to explain to me? Because I'm getting the impression that you and him are a thing, you know? Shipped together, that kind of stuff?
It's none of your business, so just drop it.
Wow. Kaori seems snappier than usual. I must have hit a nerve. Okay, I'm sorry.
Whatever. It's fine. I need to go, though.
I think I lost major points with Kaori today. Yeah, okay. I'll see you later. She barely waves goodbye and heads towards the campus dorms. I wonder what that was all about. As soon as Kaori is out of view, I kick my bike into gear and head home. As soon as I get home, Nikki jumps off the couch and greets me.
There you are. What took you so long?
What? She has her hands on her hips and taps her foot impatiently. Did I forget we had plans tonight? Run! Turn it around on her. Play it cool. You know what? I'm gonna be the brother who turns it around on her, just for the heck of it. I cross my arms and mimic her impatience. The better question is, what took you so long?
What are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
I've been waiting forever for you to come home.
Home? Oh, I guess we didn't have plans? Why?
Well, I have some exciting news.
Nikki sits down on the couch and I follow her. What is it?
Remember when you suggested I start a cooking club at school?
Did you actually do it and get it approved? Yeah?
I took your advice and spoke with the school administration, and they loved the idea. I already have a teacher who's agreed to sponsor the club, and a few of my classmates have approached me asking if they could join.
Oh my god, Nikki, I am so freaking proud of you right now. Not only are you a great cook, but you're going to be teaching everybody in this world how to cook. Well, maybe the world is kind of stretching it a bit, but you're going to be teaching everybody at your school. That is so awesome! That's awesome, Nikki! Hey, you see? Me and the MC. Like I said, we got the same wavelength these days.
I know. I was thinking of structuring it so that we can learn a new dish each week, and anyone can share a dish, so it's not just me leading everything.
That's a really good idea, having everyone put input so that you don't have to do everything yourself. Smart girl.
Our first meeting is next week, and I thought I could start us off by teaching something simple and non-Japanese.
What did you have in mind? She pauses and looks thoughtfully at me.
What do you think I should make?
Oh god, you're asking me? I was gonna ask you. Sushi! Nah, that might be too complex. And it's Japanese. Sandwich! Sandwich. I guess that's not necessarily Japanese. Salads are easier, but I guess that fits the simplicity of it all. But, that's too simple. Definitely not sushi though, that's more complex. I've tried making it before and it actually takes hours, okay? It's not worth the grief if you're still a beginner at cooking and learning. So, I mean, I've made sandwiches since I was a kid. I mean, we started with PB&J. Salads, tossed salads, garden salads, you know. I'm gonna go with sandwiches because childhood PB&Js are the best. Make sandwiches. Everyone loves sandwiches.
Yeah. Because everyone already knows how to make them.
You asked for a suggestion, so I gave you one? What do you want from me, Nikki? Maybe they know how to make normal sandwiches, but not necessarily the fancy, tiny ones that are gone in a bite.
You mean finger sandwiches?
Yes, but, you know, the way I described it sounded so much better than your way of describing it. Jeez, Nikki, that's morbid.
Let me guess. Those are the only foods you can make.
Of course not. I know how to make mac and cheese.
Eating stuff from a box? That's not cooking.
I beg to differ. I still had to boil the water. I can make spaghetti.
Uh-huh. Maybe you should join our club.
Maybe I will. Are you sure your friends won't be there? Are you sure you want me there? Huh? Yeah, see, you gotta think about these things before you extend an invitation like that. And that is my cue to leave. No, MC, you should join the club. Make her regret saying, you should join my club.
No, don't go. I was just kidding.
Are you sure? You look serious to me. I laugh. I know, but I've got some studying I need to do anyways.
Okay.
Congratulations on getting your club started. I bet it'll end up being the most popular club in your school. And I'm not just saying that. I really believe it. You're a great chef.
Thanks. I don't know if that's a good thing or not. I like having a smallish size group so we can all interact easily. But having a larger group means more exposure to new foods.
Knowledge versus, I guess you can call it compatibility?
Anyway, that's getting way ahead of ourselves.
No, it's always good to dream big. Yeah, you still need to decide what you're going to do for your first meeting.
Some help you've been.
Hey, I said sandwiches. I thought that was an okay suggestion. I laugh and begin to head upstairs. You know, you still love me. Oh wait, nah, I can do this better. You know you still love me.
That's what you think.
No, I don't think it, I know it. She waves goodbye anyway. Once in my room, I settle down at my desk and begin collecting research and statistics I can present at the interview. I want to be well informed, especially if I'm going to be representing my team. Wait, did Kaori or Mayu ever respond to my text? A quick check on my phone shows me that they did. Wait, but weren't we just meeting up with Kaori like 3 seconds ago? Couldn't we have just asked her about that? I open Mayu's text first. I hope it doesn't cause you much trouble if I don't go, but I have a previous engagement and can't make it. Best of luck! At least she was nice about it. Next I open Kaori's. Oh boy, what's she gonna say? Why did you schedule the interview so soon? Of course I can't make it. Don't mess this up. Thanks for the vote of confidence, Kaori. At least Yuna will be there to back me up. I read over my notes a few more times until I'm confident about what I'll say. Then I head to bed early so I can be well rested for tomorrow. Alarm. I wake up after the first sound of my alarm and hop out of bed. Today is the interview. As I get dressed, I practice my speech in my head. Breakfast goes by in a blur as I try to anticipate what questions they will ask me. Before long, I reach the campus. As if in a daze, I go to class and take a seat by the window.
Good morning, class. I hope you're all prepared for the pop quiz.
This is the part where my intellect kicks in. Pop quiz? Wait, he didn't say anything?
Good morning, class.
I guess there's a missing dialogue here, but oh well, I got this. I got you guys covered, Pixel Fade. I shall be your new male student actor. Pop quiz? I didn't hear anything about a pop quiz.
You are absolutely right. That is why, young man, it is called a pop quiz.
The only person who is amused by that is the professor. He hands one paper out to each student, and soon I am staring at a sheet of questions. I breeze through the quiz. These questions are so easy since the material is a repeat of what I study at CINY. I spend some time completing the rest of the questions. With my quiz complete, I hand it in at the front of the class. I guess he also missing a voice here? Thank you! I nod and return to my seat. The professor waits for the rest of the class to finish before beginning the lesson.
That is all for today. Have a good afternoon.
As soon as class is dismissed, I rush out of the building. I'm not sure why I'm in such a hurry, but I still have a few hours before I meet up with Yuna. I wonder what I should do to pass the time. Ooh, I got another Kaori route? Let's go to Kaori again. I wonder if she'll finally answer a question. Kaori! I should check up on I should check up on Eagle and see how bad the damage really is. Hopefully, it'll still be in fighting form even without the repairs from a sponsor. When I arrive in the hangar, I see a familiar face. Kaori is circling her gear with the critical eye. I guess we had the same idea. Hey, Kaori. She nods at me. How does it look? Kaori looks solemn.
It could be better. The damage is mostly cosmetic, but there is some damage here and here, which could impact performance.
She points to the areas of her gear.
This will reduce overall acceleration and top speed. It hurts the aerodynamic nature of Aura.
Aura. If I remember correctly, that's the name of her gear. Just like how ours is called Eagle. Aura? Oh, we didn't know about that yet? Right.
Yeah, Aura. The name of my gear.
Oh well, now you guys know. I suddenly remember a conversation I had with Sho regarding gears and their genders. Is it a he? Is it a she? Is it an it? Is it a she? Is Aura a female?
Well, the gear is an embodiment of a pilot, so yes.
I'm a little surprised Aura has a gender. I didn't take you as a sentimental person. She looks calm, but her voice gets a little defensive.
What's that supposed to mean?
I mean, I get that gear is shaped like a female for the purpose of sponsorship and to appeal to the spectators, but I trail off unsure how to verbalize my question without offending. How do you ask someone about the boobs of their gear? I'm sorry, guys. Luckily, Kaori seems to understand.
This frame is smaller for better agility, and
She looks at the chest area of Aura. Her face flushes.
extra storage space contains emergency energy packs for the thrusters, in case the core temporarily overheats. Their, location just happened to be there for the best weight distribution of the gear.
Nice save, Kaori. I love your explanation. Aura sounds no nonsense and efficient. They really do embody their pilots. I suppose that makes sense. She nods. We both continue reviewing her gear. The silence only grows more and more awkward. So, how did you come up with the name? If I didn't know any better, I would think it was named after the anime Ninja Ranger. The one in pink was called Aura. Kaori glares at me. I'm sorry, did I strike a nerve? Did I push the wrong button?
Yeah, so it is named after her.
Ooh. Are you serious? Good joke, you almost had me. There's no way. Good joke, you almost had me. I feel like she would rip me apart for this. Good joke, you almost had me. Good one. Kaori scowls.
What's so funny?
You watching anime. I visualized that for a second before bursting out laughing again. Kaori slugs me on the shoulder, bringing me back to reality. Ow!
What's so hard to believe about me liking anime?
Now that I think about it, I didn't really consider what sort of hobbies Kaori has. Although anime would be on my list of probably not or impossible for her. Actually, isn't Aura the Ranger of Honor? She blinks in surprise.
How did you know that?
I might be into anime as well.
Really? That's a surprise.
Okay guys, I hate to cut such a good scene right now, but I'm hitting my 30-minute mark soon and I don't want to go over time. So thank you guys for joining me, and thank you for joining me on my first momentous occasion of my double-digit episode. That's right, we hit episode 10 today. Ooh, so great. But yeah, thank you all for joining me. If you like the content I provide, please like and subscribe. And if you have anything to say about the series or have any suggestions to make, please leave them in the comments below. And yeah, I will see you all next time. But first, let me save. Here we go. Yes. Alright, next time we will continue our conversation about anime with Kaori. So, without further ado, I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye!